Uh, hey everybody. Good afternoon. Hope you are doing well. I'm watching the space, mission. That's why I'm not on Facebook Live because I'm watching that. Um, I want to so far now talk about. I've been looking at and researching ways for myself to save money, where you're not having to pay hundreds of dollars a month for cable TV. That's just something that what I'm going to do now is kind of add people on so that they kind of get the idea. I'm adding you on. There is a way to cut the cord, get rid of cable. That's what I'm doing right now. Back in the day, I had AT&T. Um, and of course, when you look at what, like I told my boyfriend, what are we paying for cable? And he told me at the time it was $210 a month for cable, internet, and home phone. And I did not feel like that was a good price to have to pay that kind of money. $210. I see your thumbs up, right? So I need everybody right now. If you do have TV services or any type of um, services that are related to TV or programming or cable, I need y'all to certainly listen up. I try to do my research, and then that research I try to use to help other people who may have cable TV, home phone, and internet. And these bundle deals aren't really deals, because after that, the prices go way up. I'm also going to add more people on so that they can listen. Um, Cutting the cable cord, at first, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be honest. I was afraid to cut the cable cord just simply because the fact that cable was more reliable over time, as far as there's no buffering with cable, because the fact that hello to you, there's no buffering really with cable TV, simply because cable TV is not streaming television. But when you get your own router, I also need people to listen up. The cable company also charges you for using their router service or their router. Some companies would charge you anywhere from $20 to $10 a month, some higher depending on your state and taxes where you reside at in the United States. Um, I think it's important that people realize that you don't have to pay exorbitant prices if you do your research. I'm not. Uh, I am researching ways to keep more money in my pocket and getting rid of services that cost $200 a month is a way to do that. And once this is set up, then hello to you. Then once this is set up, guys, I'm trying to show y'all the two devices that you can get to help you cut the cable cord today. The router is about $60, $70 with taxes. The Android box goes all the way up to 8K television, which is a lot better than HD. So those are options that I'll be able to move into as TVs also become more advanced. I try to do this research very well so that those who want to, again, cut the cable cord, you can. It's a big deal if you want to continue to pay $200 or higher a month for TV, home phone, and internet, then be my guest. I'm not. I have also switched over to a phone service called Magic Jack, which is an internet-based service, and it also has some features in there that get rid of these unwanted robocalls and that kind of stuff. So even as you are more at home nowadays, then make sure that everything in your house works like an office, and that's kind of what I've done to have that voice over IP, which is a lot more secure than a landline, those kinds of things. So it's very, very important that people realize that there are better options out there for you to, again, get rid of cable. And I just want people to understand that cable is very expensive. Cable, again, anywhere from $200 a month or higher for cable, internet, and home phone. And I just feel like letting people know and showing y'all these options and what's out there. Do you have to buy this exact router? No, but buy a dual band router, because once you get a dual band router, then it will allow you, which the cable companies do not provide these kind of routers. They provide you the cheapest router, but also want to charge you an arm and a leg. I need everybody to do their research like what I do, and I research everything. That includes companies, whatever, so that I know what I'm getting for my money. Is going to output what I need. I think cutting the cord, having these options, having this up to 8K, you want your streaming services to also be compatible with the 4K to 8K televisions, that kind of stuff, because you can have other issues if not. I see you, man. I see your thumbs up. Cutting the cord, guys, it is important. I need people to listen up. Hello to you. I see you. Hello to you. Thumbs up. Today's a beautiful, beautiful day. I'm also watching the space exploration mission. That's what I'm watching on TV also right now, because I find it interesting. I don't, there's really nothing else on TV to watch, and I don't want to hear about coronavirus. So this was the only programming on that out of the 1,000 channels that I have here. I don't want to watch coronavirus. And there aren't really any sports on TV either worth watching today. It's nothing but infomercials out of the over 1,000 channels I have to about 800 channels that I get with Expedite TV. Again, I want people to look this up. It's called Expedite TV. And you guys can purchase that. It's a wonderful streaming service. I researched it. That company's based out of California. That'll also help you save thousands of dollars a year on cable costs. When I looked at my cable cost about $220 a month plus taxes, cable and all of those things, plus that did include your house phone or landline phone, that did include internet also, and cable. So those were 3 services. No wonder my bill was almost $200 a month after the year expired, meaning those promotions you see on TV and that little bitty writing, do your research. I did. That promotion only lasts for 1 year to 2 years. So knowledge is power. So I'm giving people knowledge that you can use today. Knowledge you can use today is number 1, purchasing your own router at cost, whatever that cost may be. I also do not recommend, I don't buy used electronics just simply because there's no warranty or anything like that. Everything on Amazon is brand new. You don't have to worry about it not working. Amazon also has great warranties that you can buy for these products, anywhere from 2 to 3 year warranties on electronics. And of course, again, it is not used. It is imperative that people know that there are other options. The Android box is next. This Android box here comes with a keyboard. This is $60-something on Amazon plus tax. So if you bring that up, plus the warranty, that's the $7 protection warranty. So you're looking at about $80 for this Android box. If you purchase a warranty, that's up to you. So it's very important that people understand those options out there, man, and just do your research. Do what you can to say, hey, I want to cut cable, but also make sure that if you are in the country or somewhere like that, cable also may not be provided depending on where you live at. So if you get a faster streaming option, that has nothing to do with you being in the country or not. That has to do with, do I have a nice router and all of those things, a gateway, all that stuff that opens up the internet the way that it should be. And when I say open up the internet, you're able to then support applications that can bring in over 800 channels to your house. I can't get 800 channels on any cable TV. Can't get that on satellite. The highest I got on satellite at the time was 120 channels versus 800. You betcha. I'm going to take Expedite TV. That's what it's called. That's the application that I use. And we can talk more about Expedite TV and what they offer. But I wanted y'all to look at all this. Just take a chance and look at this stuff and do your research and read and understand the cost. And that's what I'm doing in my life so that I can financially keep more money in my pocket. Then guess what? I'm keeping more money in my pocket, and then I have more money to do the things that I really want to do, like eat every day or eat out. I like to eat out, but I also get discounts on that too. So it's a blessing, guys, that y'all do your research. Sit down. That doesn't take nothing about an hour to 2 hours to do your research on both of these devices. Read in detail and understand what they do. Read in detail and understand what the Android box does. It's just like your cell phone, guys. So if you have an Android phone or something like that dealing with Android, then you guys will get that. The gentleman also said that the Android box is better, holds more memory, but the Fire Stick is also an option if you're a member. So those are options also. Fire Stick also offers a 4K version, but this again is a lot better because it offers all the way up to 8K, okay? So this will help y'all to understand why you're paying more for this particular device. You're paying a little bit more, probably about $5 to $10 more than a Fire Stick, but you do get reliable memory. You do get all of those things, and overall, you don't have a lot of the buffering that you would with some of these other devices that don't hold a lot of memory and those kinds of things. Also, make sure you clean out your cookies, what they call cookies or junk files. That'll also optimize your device and help it to run better. So hopefully this information, guys, was helpful to you. Hopefully it was something beneficial to you. And hopefully it was something that you can just sit down, man, and say, I'm going to research it. I'm going to look it up, and that's something you should do. Upon closing today, certainly I come to God. I'm thankful. I come to God because I'm thankful to God that I'm able to do what I need to do to keep money in my pocket, that I'm able to research stuff and understand about it. I'm thankful. Also, I'm thankful to God for the opportunities, again, that I have in my life to express and talk about things that I believe that can help people and give people the knowledge what they need. I'm glad and thankful for that, guys, each day and each time. I lean on God and also ask Him to watch over people, to keep them safe, keep them upright, keep them happy. I know the times we live in is really tough right now for a lot of people financially and what have you. I'm grateful for my life. I'm grateful for the federal government and other people that have offered me services and grants. I don't have to pay back grants. So even again, for those who make fun of me for being on government programs, I don't have to pay back grants, but you have to pay back loans. That's a big difference. I don't have to pay back my money. It's a big difference when you don't have to pay somebody back. So keep that in mind the next time people laugh at you or make fun of you for being on government assistance. You don't have to pay back a grant. You don't have to pay back stuff like that. So that's what I'm looking for in my life. Things that, I'm not having to pay you to do something. So the government, I don't have to pay the government to help me with my taxes. I don't have to. That's important, guys. You don't have to pay the government to do certain things for you. And even if you do, the government, again, is not in the business of running any type of scam. So I always want people to know that there are options out there. There are ways to save money. And cable is very expensive, and there are ways to cut the cord on that. There are ways to have options, and there are ways to do it. And I know with God's help and understanding, hey, I'll be able to decipher pretty much whatever I need. Hey, God can decipher it. With His help, I'm working on it too. And today I've been researching. It's Sunday. It's beautiful out here on this balcony. And it's time to research stuff. I need everybody to do that. Go to your kitchen table and figure out what you're spending money on that doesn't make sense. I like to eat. Okay, I like to go out to eat because I don't cook. But I don't spend money on parties. I don't go to clubs. That ain't my thing. Food is my entertainment. I don't go to shopping malls. That's not entertainment for me. I like to eat. And I think any man that's with me, you either better have money to eat or we can't go together. I need a man that likes to eat. And so I found that too. God put a man in my life that loves to eat. So it works out for me, and he hates cooking also, and he buys most of the food. So it works out for me. So it's a blessing, man, to have somebody again in my life that can cook. It's a blessing to have a man that can listen and not argue with me about cooking. It's good, man. Even since the pandemic, it's really been really a blessing to have people that can help you with a lot of things in your life and get it done. I mean, God, I believe, put people on this earth to be happy. I don't think God put you here to be depressed or angry or upset or none of that. God said he wants people to be happy. And I believe that. All serious. It's Sunday. I mean, come on, guys. Hello. God put us here with a purpose, and that purpose may be to help other people. That purpose may be to do other things. But I know in my life, I'm trying to give out knowledge, and I'm trying to help y'all understand today that there are things that you can do in your own life financially to look over your finances and say, this doesn't make sense. Let's make sure that it's going to line up with what I want. And so I think this financial is a big financial blessing, that doing your research, you find that if you can minus $200 a month out of what you have to pay. $200 a month is a lot of money for some people or whatever. But like my boyfriend said, we want better internet. How do we achieve that? The phone company's not going to tell me that. So the guys, let's do our research, let's do our homework, and I want everybody tonight to sit down at your kitchen table and start to do your research, and you'll find the cost are extraordinary for cable and internet. And so it's good that me and my boyfriend can research all that and understand and get it done. And my router, this is the one I ordered. It'll be here tomorrow, and I'm very, very excited. The Android box will come next, and once that is in, then it'll be all the way up to 8K, guys. I mean, 8K TVs are already here, and all my TVs will be switched over to this new 8K look. I don't really know much about it, but I'll stop by a store and check out what the 8K, what it looks like, guys, and then maybe even take some pictures and video of it, and then kind of see what the difference is. Because like I say, I didn't know the difference between 8K and HD and all that until you do your research, and your research comes out that 8K is really, really good, high quality stuff, and it works very well with broadband internet and all that kind of stuff. So if you want the best technology, then you need to do the research for it and understand what will work for you, and also understand if you're running multiple devices. Please listen, if you're running multiple devices, you need to make sure that those devices are also hooked up to your Wi-Fi and all of that stuff, so that you don't have buffering issues and those kinds of things like that. So God bless y'all, man. It is a gorgeous day today. No storms in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Temperatures right now are holding steady at 92 degrees in August. I'll take it. Yesterday's temperatures last night was 78 degrees. Nice steady wind out of the south. Not too bad. That brought up a little humidity, but not too bad. Will feel good today, and that weather's on par for August. Those temperatures will go back up as August proceeds. I'm also praying, too, that the coronavirus goes away, because I want to make money. I want to do public speaking. I have a guy that's managing me, but once this stuff lifts, then I'll also be able to make a lot more money and be able to have a lot more money in my pocket with public speaking. Yes, public speaking's a job, and that is what I want to learn to do, and that's what I'm gonna do. And because I know that you can get paid really good money if you're a really good public speaker. You can get paid anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000 a day if you're really good at it. And I know that I'm damn good at public speaking, because I brought in $555 million for Special Olympics. I'm good at something. Now pay me. So that's what I'm finna do. I'm finna look for jobs that pay in that area. And that's what I'm gonna do, guys. It's important. It's important to look at your whole financial spectrum and say, what am I good at? And go get paid for it. You don't need a college education to make money in America. This is America. And I am going to use what I know, what I have, and I'm finna get paid. I ain't finna sit around here hoping and trying to put things together that don't make sense or don't work for me. I don't do multi-level marketing. I don't sell things. I'm not good at selling nothing. I don't want to be a salesperson. I don't want to work at a car lot. I'm not selling anything. I am good at opening my mouth and getting paid to advertise products. I am good at opening my mouth and talking about me as an athlete where companies, y'all saw those products I posted just a couple of days ago. Those companies don't give out free products, but you have to be a public speaker or advertise those products. And so that's what I'm good at. I don't pay for much of anything anymore because I speak about these companies and my job is to post it online. And that's what I did. And that's what I'm doing. Is this hard? No. Is it difficult to talk about stuff like this? No. But you got to do your research if you're going to be a public speaker talking about anything. You better do your research on it. And kind of like what I did today to get this information out here to y'all. I researched it first before getting on this internet and talking about it, okay? God bless y'all, man. It's going to be a fun day today. Pools are open. Unfortunately, the YMCA is closed on Sundays. So let's go over some fun stuff maybe this upcoming week that folks can do. Also, check the schedule to find out with Justice Never Sleeps on their Facebook page. They have some stuff going on in Dallas and Fort Worth and beyond. So check that out. Some groups have cookouts. Enough is enough. They also have some stuff going on. Also check out United My Justice and find out what's going on their pages and do stuff with your life. Don't sit around here and do nothing. Also, thank you to the folks just a couple of days ago that had that protest about ending sex trafficking. Thank you to those folks. I'm glad I was able to come out because I think that whoever, no matter who you are, I think people would want to see that end also. So those are cool things that y'all can get involved with and have some fun, live life. Don't mope and cry and all that. Think it'll get better. Also to one of my friends who was feeling bad today, sorry about that, but I think things will improve. In my own life, at the time I was feeling depressed and stuff in September when I got kicked out of Special Olympics, but things is turning around for me financially and otherwise. So, amen. That's a blessing. Somebody gave me a thumbs up. Thank you. That's a blessing. Anybody that's been listening to me since September of last year, whoever you are, then y'all know that I've had some up and down stuff in my life, but when God gets involved or Jesus gets involved in, it just seems like things change quickly because the two things that I believe in that don't run no scams. Number one, I believe in God. Number two, I believe in the government. Those two things together, that is unbreakable. The government, you don't have to pay back grants and all that stuff. If the government comes down, they tell me, for example, I'm going to give you a grant to pay your light bills. Do I have to pay that back? No. Rich white folks get grants, guys, all the time to build infrastructure, bridges, toll roads, whatever. What's the problem with me learning from rich white folks or from government workers how I can get grants too? I'm finna learn because I don't have to be out here selling nothing. I don't have to be out here in no hot heat. That is how you learn. You learn from people who work in the government. You learn from people that can say, okay, I want to teach you those things. There's nothing wrong with it. And I know for me, when I saw them zeros, guys, I'm not finna be ashamed. A person, I ain't gonna mention their name, but they told me that being on government assistance is shameful. Okay, then you pay me. Pay me to be a public speaker. Then I don't see nobody opening their wallet to help me. I ain't paying for anything. I ain't paying for no class. None of that. Is that to say that it's wrong? No, I'm not. Because I know what my worker guaranteed me with the federal government. We can do stuff that private businesses cannot. That's what she told me. The government is the only entity in America that can do things that private businesses cannot. Can a private business offer me a grant? No. A private business gonna offer you a loan and tell you to pay that back. The government can offer you a grant as long as you stay in a house for 5 years. It's free and clear yours. Can a private business do that? Not without the government's permission. So there's a lot of things that people do need to know, and there's a lot more. We'll get into that and we'll talk more about it. God bless y'all, man. And I hope all y'all have a good rest of your day. God bless y'all.